Hi guys, and welcome to Body Masters Coaching. So today we're going to be discussing the top 5 reasons why you fail to succeed. So it's always a hard topic, this, because kind of points the finger directly at people of why they're not actually getting to what they want to, where they want to get to, and that's not actually the point of this video. The point of the video is to kind of get your mind woken up to the fact of there's ways and means that you can get there, but sometimes you've got to face up to certain things, or you've got to face your fears. And you know, the reason why they're called fears is because people don't like them, they're afraid of them. So first one, you don't want it badly enough. I'll take this from a personal perspective. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I wanted to rapidly put on a load of muscle mass. I could do that really easily by taking steroids. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put on muscle mass that badly. There's other things that are in the way that are stopping me from getting where I want to be, okay? So I put too much focus on work. I put too much focus on home. I put too much focus on other things. The simple fact is that I don't want it badly enough, because if I wanted it badly enough, then nothing would stand in my way. And you know, it's okay to have those other things in the way. That's not the point of this. It's not shaming the fact of, you know, you want those things. It's just that you have to understand that it depends on where you're putting your goal as your priority. Is your goal your number 1 priority, or is it your number 3 priority? Because if it's your number 3 priority, then you know there's always going to be other things that you want more, all right? And that's fine, but you have to understand that, okay? And you have to understand that, you know, although that's something you want, you don't want it badly enough because you want this instead. That just has to factor into that equation. Number 2, you're not focused on your goals enough. This doesn't mean that you're not actually wanting to achieve that goal. It means that you're not giving that goal enough time and focus and attention, okay? Or that you don't have the right systems in place to help you focus. So in one of the other videos I was talking about focusing on your goals, and there's ways and means that you can do that, so I'm not going to go through that now, but because it's in the other video. But just understand that if you don't focus enough time and attention on your goal, you're not going to get there. Number 3, you haven't written down your goal, okay? Writing down your goal, especially if you write down the date when you actually want to achieve it, and it's one of the fundamental rules of success. If you have a goal that you want to achieve, then you have to write the goal down and you have to write the date down, okay? So it kind of ties in with a lot of things like the SMART goal. You know, when do you want it, how much you want, what specifically do you want to achieve, and when do you want to achieve it by, okay? But writing down your goal solidifies it, especially as well when you read that goal back to yourself every single night. So it might be, I want to lose 10 pounds, okay? And you write down, I want to lose 10 pounds by such and such a date, and you read that every single night. You go to bed focusing on that goal, okay? So writing down your goal actually helps solidify the focus. Number 4, you procrastinate too much. You put other things in the way. And again, this goes in line with the first one, the second one, and it even ties in with the third one, okay? But this is why it's number 4, okay? You're putting other things in the way that are stopping you from achieving that goal. And sometimes there are things that don't need to be in the way, okay? So it's like, oh, I'll just tidy that cupboard up rather than actually cooking some healthy food. Oh, I'll just sit down and watch 5 minutes of TV instead of writing down the stuff that I need to be writing down, or completing the task that I should be achieving. Oh, I'll just watch another 5 minutes of TV instead of going to bed now, even though you know that you should be going to bed and getting a decent night's sleep. Okay, so procrastinating is another big reason why people don't get to where they want to be. Number 5, sometimes your goal is actually too big to take on in one go. It's not the fact of, you know, the goal is actually too big, it's that your mind can't figure out how you're going to get there. So you've got to break it down into chunks, separate it into blocks, and break it down into easier goals for you to achieve. So, you know, sometimes that goal needs breaking down just because it's too mammoth of a goal, okay? So if someone wants to lose 10 stone, as an example, then the first thing to do is focus on losing 1 stone, okay? Yes, the goal is to lose 10, but you can't lose 10 stone without first losing 1 stone, and you can't lose 1 stone without first losing 14 pounds. So sometimes you've got to do a bit of a retrograde analysis and go, okay, this is my really big goal, and in order to get to that really big goal, I've got to do this and this and this and this. And in order to do those things, I've got to do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And it might be a case of those 4 little mini blocks are actually going to give you the keys to get up to that big block goal. Just have a read through these guys, all right? That's the reason why I've kind of stepped back from the side, and it gives you a chance to kind of just read and absorb them as I've been talking, okay? And, you know, just reevaluate the things that you really want to be achieving, and just see if any of these are falling into the categories, or if you're falling into any of these categories. And then don't be afraid to put a little comment up, and let's see if we can help you out.